You just beat United. Sorry, we haven't spoke on City once, and if you know my take, I'm aware that City aren't back. So,
can we talk about the Arsenal game then? Because
well, we can talk about Arsenal. Yeah, let's move on to Arsenal first, then we'll move on to Chelsea afterwards. Yeah.
I was just going to ask you how you feeling. I know it's only Manchester United.
Oh, my game.
Yeah, just ahead of the Arsenal game. I know you've got Napoli before then, but how are you feeling? Are you more positive? Are you thinking you could get something?
So I've already got two eyes on Arsenal. For me, and I know that teams have gone out and won Champions Leagues while they haven't been that great in the league. But for me, I need us to get some consistency first before I can even think about the Champions League. Or even from last season, we weren't good in any of the group stage of the Champions League, and we still nearly qualified. So for me, my eyes are all on Arsenal this weekend. And I'm thinking, if we can get a point, I'll be happy.
You're at home today. Are you at home again?
Sorry.
Go on.
Thought you said you'd be happy with a point at Napoli. Sorry, didn't. A point at Napoli. The great Man City, 200 and whatever million.
Who's mentioned Napoli? I said Arsenal, bro.
Oh, no. I thought you were talking about Napoli. Yeah. I just wanted to double check. Sorry.
No, I said Arsenal.
Are you at home to Arsenal?
You have Napoli today?
No, we're at home today.
Yeah.
But you had Napoli today, no?
Yeah, but Joe, sorry, Monty.
Sorry, I asked about Arsenal.
He was asking about Arsenal.
Sorry.
But I jumped ahead. I shouldn't have.
Yeah, don't worry about it. One game at a time, Joe. One game at a time. They got KDB returning.
For me, it's not one game at a time. My eyes are on Arsenal at the weekend. I'm resting players.
No. Do you know what happened? No, because this is why you can't do this, Daps, because Chelsea did that. They rested players against Brentford. They drew while showing off that Destructo disc that they won in the summer, and then ended up losing when they came to a real European giant. Do you see what I'm saying?
But we're not champions. We're not champions of the world, though.
Well, you definitely aren't, because champions in the world clearly was worthy of the Champions League, clearly, as you saw. So you know what I'm saying. So I don't even
know what you mean by that.
I mean, well, if you're world champions, they talk about world champions, but when it comes to a European competition, they got to show levels. See what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah.
Don't get me involved in your beef with Chelsea. Me and Chelsea.
No, I don't have beef with Chelsea. I'm just calling out. I'm just calling out what I see. You know what I'm saying?
Now, so for me, am I
fuck Chelsea?
Am I worried?
I didn't know you had Tourette's.
I just always remember that guy, man, with the jacket. Fuck Chelsea.
He's like, go on.
Yes, Joe, where I am with Arsenal, I'd be. If someone said to me right now, a draw against Arsenal, I'd take it and run back to the Etihad very quickly.
Yeah,
that's where we are at the moment. I think Arsenal started the season well, we haven't. Obviously, the one thing I will, if we do,
could this boot up your season if you win though? Could this give your season like a?
Yeah. See, that's the thing. That would be the hope. That and it wouldn't even be me if City beat Arsenal at the Emirates. Yeah, then everyone else is going to do it for me. Say, you know what? Yes, City are going to be back. Because I've said this after the Wolves game, there was people coming on Never a Foul telling me City looks scary, right? Then after the next two games, City looks shit. Then we beat Man United, and everyone's going, Daps, what, a City back now? So it's literally swings and roundabouts. If we do beat Arsenal, then yeah, it will be. But listen, at the moment, Monts, you are right. I've got to worry about Rasmus Højlund dagger.
KDB to Rasmus. No, McTominay pre-assist to KDB to then to Rasmus. That
very good.
That would be something. But what
Napoli could then tweet "Made in Manchester."
Yeah. Oh my gosh. and you know when KDB does this one. Do this one. When he scored.
Yeah. See, I've said like some City fans are like, oh, you know, will City fans applaud him if he scores? I'm like, I don't fucking want him to score. Like, there's no part of me that wants Kevin De Bruyne to score tonight. I'm sorry, I don't. I want Kevin De Bruyne to have a stinker tonight.
I'm saying
fucking howler.
I'm saying this though, and I've said it for the last few weeks now, probably a bit more than that. So Haaland has that sharpness to him. I think that, and he likes a group stage. Haaland likes a group stage period, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like with Haaland, you have a chance when he's in this kind of form. I think he will. Yeah, bro.
I think City.
One penalty, one goal, 2-1. You got out of there. You're out of there. Away. Actually, is it at Man City or is it away?
Yeah, it's at ours.
It's at yours.
I think City beat Napoli comfortably.
Yeah, you're at home. I thought you was away. You're at home.
No, at home. We're at home. We should, but I do expect like Vardy to be rested. I do expect Rodri to be rested. I do expect probably Foden
to be rested. Huh? Vardio's not even been playing to be rested.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He hasn't been playing. His first game back, was the other day, right? And he looked tired. And our next game is against Arsenal. This isn't about he's tired. Bro, we have Arsenal.
How much better at right back was Cousinov over?
And how much did Vardy cost again? Because obviously you can't be like you need to be straight in if you cost that much money, right, Daps?
Yeah, he did. That's why he won Player of the Season last season. This is his third season.
But of course, the price tag, right?
But the problem is when you're saying straight in, he was straight in. He was straight in. He was straight in.
With 3 seasons.
Yeah, exactly.
Shouldn't Foden be starting? He had a really good game against United. Wouldn't you want to leave him in now and say, right, let's get that in your legs and let's go again?
Yeah, if it wasn't Thursday today, and we've got Arsenal on Sunday, and it's just where I am. That me personally, like that. I hear what you're saying.
And you managed Thursday to Sunday, mate. Don't worry about that.
Well, did he manage it? I mean, he didn't manage it too well, to be fair. But it is more one of those ones at the moment.
Just trying to reel Billy in wherever he is in the chat. Just trying to reel him in.
Billy's got a job to do for Phil. He's got a job to do for Phil Mitchell now. So he's
on a serious note, I really hope he has a great year this year, Foden. I think Foden is the biggest example of how football fans can be dumb. And what I mean by that is you've got an absolute I'll say it as it is, Joe. Sorry. You've got a sensational footballer.
I was calling him out a few weeks ago. Right. I'm sorry.
No, listen, Foden's a sensational footballer who was player of the season. And, 2 years ago, or 18 months ago, player of the season. One of the only few that's actually come through the Man City youth team and stayed in there, if you know what I mean, for years and years and years and years, whilst competing with Silva, Mahrez, Gundogan, yada, yada, yada. He has 1 year where he's not at his best when Man City are not at their best. And straight away, all of them say, he's shit, he's crap, he's rubbish, he's no Palmer, he's no Saka, it's like, whoa. Like, how quickly can we go from the best player in the country to he's shit? It's frightening how people's switch. So I was really happy. I was really happy to see how well he played on Sunday, and I hope he has a great game because I think he's one of the best English players to come out in a decade in this country.
You know what the thing is? You're right, and look, I'm not going to act. It's one game. Although I did last week say to VD during the Club World Cup, he looked better as well. The key for anyone that's a City fan and that watches and sees Phil Foden, the one thing that's clear this recently is he's got a smile back on his face, right? Mm. And that is very, like, for me, and I know rivals will naturally, when I say this now, rivals, you will do the whole, it's an excuse bullshit, right? And I would ask that you don't do that today. At the moment, with everything going on and the whole Ricky Hatton thing, and mental health is a real thing, and like the guy has been impacted by mental health. So seeing the guy smiling again, that's a good sign. But he needs to do it more. Like, I can't just have one good game against Man United and then go, Foden's back, right? It's great seeing him play and seeing some of the tricks he's doing on the pitch and everything, but it does need to be more consistent for us. And that's where we can't start putting too much pressure on him, because last time there was a lot of pressure on him, it led to where he is now. And we just have to take our time with him a bit. That's why, for me, to be honest with you, I'm resting him tonight because I want him to start against Arsenal. I want a big, big, big performance against Arsenal. Listen, I'm not saying we can go to Arsenal and win, but I don't want to go to Arsenal and lose like we did last season. Because
do you know how big that game is for Arsenal?
Yeah, that
not as much for you, because I think a lot of people have kind of called their stance on City actually at the moment. But for Arsenal, having spent all what they just spent, if Liverpool go and get the win against Everton on is it lunchtime?
Saturday 12:30.
Right. Yeah. If Liverpool go and get that win, and that gap is at 6 points, and then Arsenal don't beat City, I know it's only 5 games into the season, but you're already
massive.
Already,
It's massive.
It's a gap. It's a massive gap.
But
after 5 games. So,
that is a bit of
huge
where I
game.
am with it. That for me, I think if Arsenal win that game and someone will be able to look at the title and
You'll be 9 points behind if you lose.
I thought we'd be 9 points behind who? Arsenal, not you.
You'd be 9 points behind us, yeah.
Right. Okay. So that's not as bad. But the whole thing is, we can't allow Arsenal and Liverpool to both go that far ahead of us. And this isn't even about me saying because I think we can win the league, but at the moment we just can't be that far off, because that's where at that point I'm then going, all right, are we improving? Are we? And that's my whole thing this season is we just need to really, really improve on